pulled his wife in again and said he may have run into a time warp. He's been transported to a year later. But his wife, being a normal person, didn't believe him. Instead, she accused him with a look of anger. Every time it was his wedding anniversary, he would always pretend to be stupid and say he had slept through another year. Seeing that his wife was getting irritated with him, he rushed to coax her with fancy words. He said he would never forget about it next year. Then he called his friend, asking him to make sure that on this day next year, make sure to get him a present. And when he hung up the phone, to make sure his time had passed, he secretly hid an orange and stuffed it into a flower pot. This time he didn't sleep, but he suddenly saw the time pass, and when he came to his senses in a trance, he found that the hidden orange had turned to mold and dried. At that moment he realized that another year had passed, so he immediately went to the door. He told his friend about his bizarre experience. His friend said it was so cool. He said it was exactly like the wedding anniversary movie. He then asks Roy to give him one too. Looking at his unreliable friend, Roy told him to get out his present. Now he had to go and celebrate his wife's anniversary. But to his surprise, his friend pulled out a pony doll. Turns out he thought it was a gift for a child. In the end there was no choice. Roy was prepared to take the plunge, but to his surprise, when his wife saw him, she asked him where the baby was. Roy then realized the baby was missing. It took half an hour of searching to find his daughter, although the daughter was found. But his wife was furious with Roy's behavior. Every year on this day, Roy would always drop his wits. Roy panicked, repeating his bizarre experience again. But the wife said she'd had enough. In the past year, she has consulted a lawyer and said she wanted to divorce him, but Roy couldn't remember anything. Finally his wife pulled out her third anniversary present, but Roy was just about to reach for it, and the wallet was in his hand, and it was stuffed to the gills. He knew it must have been a year ago, so he tries again to call out to his wife. But this time, no matter how he called out to her, she didn't answer him. When he looked around the house, he found that she had gone. He went to his friend again. He asked his friend to tell him the truth. His friend told him that his wife had been separated from him for 6 months. At this point Roy panicked. He hadn't even felt the full extent of his wedding night. Now he was about to divorce his wife. He went to the bathroom to try to calm down. He looked in the mirror and saw the lines and the gray hair on his head. He felt that he was really unlucky. He had worked all his life and married a wife, and he's dying of old age without enjoying a single day.